Even though sometimes we might think some animals are scary, there are moments in which hero animals save people's lives or make our days way better. During the winter, a house in Alaska happened to be on fire in a very remote area with limited light conditions and roads that were not marked properly. When the troopers couldn't find the house, the family German Shepherd led the authorities to the owner's property. Luckily, the owner left the house quickly, and there were no injuries. A beautiful moment to see happened when an owner pretended to be sad by fake crying, and her horse picked up some hay and went to comfort her, which goes to show how sometimes domesticated horses see people as sort of fools. When a kid stood a little too high for the cat's comfort, he got to the side and acted as a sort of rail to make sure she doesn't fall. When a cat saw a toddler trying to open an oven, he immediately knew it could be a potential hazard and stopped him from doing it. With kidnapping being on the rise, some owners have trained their pets to keep an eye for their kids. This is a demonstration of how a canine has been trained to save kids from potential kidnappers. Shower and had his arm behind him, he was effectively stuck and remained there for hours. And that's when, in a last hope attempt, told his cat ring ding, and the cat understood it and brought his phone to him.
So I said, Fluffy, ring a ding, Fluffy. And I says, you're my only hope, and he was. It wasn't even 5 minutes later, I felt something hit my hand. And I'm here because of it.
Despite cats being very comfortable with heights, apparently they're still aware about the risk that there is with them. When a toddler wanted to see the view from the balcony, a smart cat made sure she didn't get too close. When a man was playing a harmonica at a park and didn't have any sort of audience, some geese around got close and became his audience. When a man was telling people that his horse was extremely protecting, nobody seemed to believe him, so that's when he asked his friend to pretend to attack him. An adorable moment to see is a dog trying to help his owner paddleboard. Even though this Great Dane at first was just greeting what he thought was a guest, when he saw the reaction of his owner to the intruder, the dog realized it was an unwelcome guest and went into attack mode. This dog makes sure to every night check on the kids to make sure they're sleeping safe and sound. When a man was walking with his daughter and dog in a park, a swan came out of a nearby pond and tried to get the daughter. And well, that's when the family's dog scared the swan away. And probably one of the most unbelievable stories that are actually true, a woman had a cat named Rusty. who one day when she was feeling a little ill, wouldn't stop pointing at her chest and making noises at her, so she decided to just go to the doctor to make sure. And that's when she had a heart attack, and luckily was close by, since she decided to listen to Rusty.
On my leg, pulling at my chest, letting out these horrible guttural meows. It was totally out of character for him.
An incredibly scary moment for a diver happened when it seemed like a huge hammerhead shark was plotting an attack on him. And that's when 4 young dolphins, whom he was previously taking pictures and playing with, came to the rescue by scaring the shark away. Despite all the stigma, cats actually seem to care about their people and have a deep understanding about our feelings and try to comfort when their owner is upset. When a man lost his house after an earthquake and was terribly upset, his cat was showing love on live TV. When a woman was feeling like she was about to faint at the store, she laid down, and it was incredible to see how her dog protected her. In a town in Colorado, a bear was looking for food and looked like he was trying to break in a house. And that's when the family cat scared the bear away, despite being a fraction of the size and weight. Here's a demonstration of how this dog named Colt is prepared to help and comfort seizure victims. When a 99-year-old elderly woman was combating a bad health period of her life, her cat was there to soothe her and be her companion after she took care of him for years, which is very heartwarming to see. This smart cat is so protective of her owner that she wouldn't let him rest his hand out the window. After a dog jumped in and saved a kid who was struggling swimming, they tested if he would do it again, and to everyone's surprise, the dog is definitely a hero. When the dog's young owner was a little too close to the water, the dog pulled her away to make sure she's safe. A not-so-known fact is that dolphins actually help protect all of us, since the U.S. Navy trains them to detect and locate underwater objects, such as undersea mines, that could threaten the safety of those on board of ships. The reason why dolphins are used is because they're extremely intelligent, and echolocation allows dolphins to see with sound.
And in specially designed inflatable shipboard pools. Positioning these unique mine countermeasures capabilities to address ERW underwater munitions is a natural extension of the U.S. Navy's Marine Mammal Program mission.
With elephants having the largest brain of any land animal, and having more than 3 times the amount of neurons we have, it's no secret that they are very smart creatures. When 2 guys were pretending to fight, an elephant recognized from the distance that one of them was the man who feeds him every day, and scared his friend away. Here's a cat that trained himself to look out for his owner while she sleeps.